CJ Flyer back with a fire another YouTube video. Kyle Lowry was traded earlier this season, now paired up with Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey. He's 38 years old and definitely doesn't have that quick step that he used to. That being said, he can still be a contributor on a playoff team, but what if it was prime Kyle Lowry on the Philadelphia 76ers instead of the one we have today? So with prime Kyle Lowry, it's still the same rotation. We have Lowry at the 1, Maxey at the 2, Kelly Oubre Jr. at the 3, Tobias Harris at the 4, and Embiid back from injury at the 5 just in time for the playoffs. Luka winning the MVP in this quick little simulation for the last 2 games of the regular season. And Lowry in those final 2 regular season games, he put up 24 against Orlando and 18 against Brooklyn with 9 assists and 2 steals apiece in each of those 2 games. And in round 1, Philly will be facing off against Jalen Brunson and the New York Knicks out in New York in game 1, losing that one. Oh my goodness, and surprise, surprise, Joel Embiid back out with an injury. If there were ever a time for Kyle Lowry to step up and take charge of this team, it would be now. And Philly takes game 2, no way. Maxey leading in scoring with 28 points, Kyle Lowry with 22, and Buddy Hield with 22 as well, as Philly won only by 2 points in New York. Still impressive nonetheless. New York, of course, taking game 3. Philly taking game 4. Kyle Lowry with 19. And Philly taking game 5. Unbelievable. Tyrese Maxey with 32, Buddy Hield 22, and Lowry with 17 points, 5 rebounds, and 7 assists, 2 blocks. Who do you think you are? Embiid Jr.? What's going on here? And the Philly, to everyone's surprise after losing Embiid, takes out New York in 6 games. Not even 7, it was 6. And now going up against the Bucks, who just finished sweeping the Orlando Magic in the first round. I'm not feeling too hopeful about this, but you know, at this point, oh my goodness. You've got to be kidding me. I mean, just, oh man. Okay, well, now the best 2 players on the team, or 2 of the best 3 players on the team out with injury. Kyle Lowry is the lone superstar on this team now. Anthony Melton starting in place of Maxey. Kelly Oubre is playing through injury. Tobias Harris. We got Paul Reed starting at the 5. Now, this just... All right, well, there you go. Going into game 1 against Milwaukee. We'll be happy if we don't get swept here. There you go. Milwaukee winning the first 2 at home. Winning 3. Winning... Okay, yep, there you go. Okay, we're doing this one more time with injuries turned off. As you can see, Philly lost one of the last 2 regular season games, which actually led them to fall to the 8th seed as opposed to where they just were in the previous simulation of the 6th seed. So we'll go ahead, start simulating here, and see if we can get out of the play-in in this first game. Right now, a little bit of back and forth, and Miami is taking a commanding lead. It's looking just like last year for Miami in the play-in. There you go, they won by 39. And now going up against Atlanta for that final spot, that 8th seed, the chance to play against Boston in round 1. I don't see Philly losing this one, but then again, you never know. You never know with these simulations, and right off the bat, you can see it's a close game, back and forth, but Philly is starting to take a double-digit lead here in the 4th quarter, and they're going to win 127 to 118. Lowry with 11 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks. And Embiid, again, now that injuries are turned off in this fantasy simulation, it's not happening. Embiid's not going to get out. All right, so a first-round matchup for the ages, a 1 versus an 8. If there was ever a time for an 8 seed to upset a 1 seed yet again, like the Heat did last year with the Bucks, this would be the one to do it. And Philly, right off the bat, taking game 1, losing game 2 to Boston, taking game 3. Come on, let's get it. Up 3-1. Don't blow the 3-1 lead. There you go. Philly winning in 5 in the first round against Boston. Going up against New York in round 2. New York able to win the first game, but throwing the second game away to Philly. And now Philly is just going to run away with this. Up 3-1 now. New York trying to make that comeback, but it's not enough. And the Sixers are making it to the conference finals. What's going on in the West, by the way? Are you kidding me? We got 2 play-in teams that made it to the conference finals. Okay. All right, you know, whatever. Milwaukee winning game 1, Philly winning game 2, Philly winning game 3. There you go. This is all the team needed. They just needed injuries off and everything. Just kidding. We're about to blow a 3-1 lead. Oh, ended up still winning with Joel Embiid getting Eastern Conference Finals MVP. Curry on the other end trying to really add to his legacy here. My goodness. The Warriors making the finals. I don't see that happening in any world, any simulation, but here we are, 76ers versus the Golden State Warriors in the NBA Finals in 2024. Game 1 going to Philly. Game 2 also going to Philly. Game 3, this could be a sweep. Nope. All right, Warriors said no, we want to get 1 game, and there you have it. Philly winning the NBA Finals, Embiid averaging 37 points per game, 18 rebounds, 3 assists, a steal, 3 blocks. Kyle Lowry, 3rd in scoring for the team, 17 points per game, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, a steal, 2 turnovers, shooting 46% from the field, 41% from 3, and only 77% from the free throw line. That surprises me, but hey, nonetheless, here you are. And he played some stellar defense too. His opponent's field goal percentage, 5 of 12 from the field per game. That's good. That's below 50%. I mean, for Kyle Lowry, I will definitely take that. Click the video on the screen now for another NBA simulation.